about buying in Virginia Beach, there's one thing I always tell people before we even start looking at houses. Don't just picture how the home looks. Picture how your everyday life is going to feel there. Your mornings, your commute, your weekends, your sleep. Because in Virginia Beach, you can buy a great house in the wrong location for your lifestyle and still feel like something's off. Hey, I'm Kaleo, aka Agent K with Kempsville Collective Realty. I help a lot of people move to Virginia Beach. Today, I'm not here to tell anyone where they should or shouldn't live. I'm here to walk you through some very real, everyday trade-offs that come with different parts of Virginia Beach. The Oceanfront, tourism, noise, and parking reality. Living near the beach sounds great, and in many ways it is. Ocean views, morning walks, quick access to the boardwalk with restaurants. But what surprises a lot of buyers is how busy this area is year-round. Tourism doesn't just stop after the summer. Events, festivals, and weekend traffic are all common. Parking can be limited, and noise levels are higher than many people expect, especially during peak seasons. It's very lifestyle specific when it comes to living there full-time. Town center, density, traffic, and a pace of life. This area attracts buyers who like being close to restaurants, shopping, offices, and entertainment. Everything is nearby, and the area feels active and modern. That activity does come with a trade-off. Traffic is constant, parking can be competitive, and there's almost always something happening. Town center works best if you enjoy density and activity. If you're looking for something calm and residential, it may feel more stressful than convenient. Green Run, housing density and neighborhood feel. Green Run is one of the more densely developed areas of Virginia Beach with a mix of townhomes, condos, and older single-family homes. For buyers focused on affordability and central access, it can make sense. For others, the trade-offs are less privacy, smaller yards, and noticeable variation in property condition from street to street. If you're expecting newer construction, larger lots, or a quiet suburban feel, Green Run may not line up with that vision. It's still not a bad option, just very dependent on what kind of living environment you want day to day. This one is important. If you're looking at homes near Naval Air Station Oceana, aircraft noise needs to be a part of the conversation. Jet activity is regular and predictable, but it's also loud and ongoing. Some people adjust quickly and barely notice it after a while. Others find it disruptive to daily life. This is one of those situations where I always recommend spending time in the area before making a decision. It's just something you want to understand before you commit. Pungo, space, quiet, and distance. Pungo is beautiful. There's no question about that. You get space, newer homes, quiet roads, and a slower pace of life compared to the rest of Virginia Beach. The trade-off though is distance. Commutes are longer, errands take more time, dining, shopping, and schools often require planning. Some buyers love the peace of mind and don't mind the drive. Others realize later that they're spending much more time in the car than they expected. It can feel isolating if convenience is a priority. Lake Edward and Lake Smith areas, flood zones and insurance costs. These areas are centrally located and very appealing to a lot of buyers. What's often overlooked is that some pockets fall into specific flood zones. This can mean higher flood insurance costs and higher monthly ownership expenses. Two homes with similar prices can have very different long-term costs depending on insurance requirements. This doesn't mean you should avoid these areas. It just means flood maps and insurance quotes should be reviewed in advance. In closing, none of these areas are bad. They just come with realities that don't always show up in listing photos or quick showings. Noise, crowds, commute time, insurance costs. These are the things that shape how living in a home actually feels long-term, and that's what matters most. If you're planning a move to Virginia Beach and want help choosing an area that truly fits your lifestyle, that's exactly what we help with at Kempsville Collective Realty. I'm Kaleo. Thanks for watching.